My man Czar make tracks like this.
What's going on, y'all? So I want to give you an overview of the Maag Audio Magnum-k plugin from Plugin Alliance because it offers a lot more features than you get with the hardware. So we're going to start with the standard controls, with everyone should be familiar with if you're familiar with the Magnum-k. And this is the stereo version. You also get a mono version. So here in the stereo version, we have input attenuation, which is going to attenuate your input signal so you can turn down the input signal coming into the compressor. And then you have a input gain, which you can boost the input of the signal coming into the compressor. The compression range, so in your feedback mode, this is going to be 4, 8, 12, and 16 dB is going to be the limit of compression that you're doing. So for example, at 4 dB, you're only doing you're doing no more than 4 dB. You're doing no more than these numbers of gain reduction with the compressor. You got your ratio, threshold, side chain, attack and release. And here you have two different modes. You have feedback mode and feed forward mode. Feed forward mode is more aggressive. In the middle, you have the K comp. This is a compressor that's fixed at around 3K. This compressor is actually after the input gain. So even though it's in the middle of the unit and you want to think of your signal flows going from left to right, the K comp is actually happening after the input gain before it goes to the Magnum comp here. After that, you've got a parallel EQ2. This is going to be a 2-band, a boost only parallel EQ. After that, the signal is going to get summed. You've got your makeup gain, and you have a soft limiter, and then you have your engage, which is going to engage it. You also have a setting for your threshold here. This is going to be the threshold for the soft limiter. Looking above here at the top, you have a headroom option. So what this does is going to allow you to set the headroom for the plugin. The more counterclockwise you go here, the more compression you're going to do, and the more clockwise you go, the less compression you're going to do. And I believe I hit that at -3. Okay. And you can also solo the mid and solo the sides. So getting down here to the bottom section, all of this is new. You're not getting this with the hardware. This is plugin specific and some goodies that Plugin Alliance has added on here. So first you've got the parameter link. This is going to link your parameters up here. Mid side, it's going to obviously switch it from left and right to mid side. And you have side chain link. This is going to link your side chain here. And so digital mode, random channel. So this TMT section, this models the tolerance in some of the audio circuits. So I guess what that means to me in layman's terms is that, say if you had 20 different Magnum-Ks, they're all going to be slightly different. So we're modeling that slightness of the tolerance of the circles in these channels here. And what digital mode does is it selects the exact same channels. So we're exactly the same on the left and right. Without digital mode, we have two separate channels which have slight differences and nuances. And to show that, I'm going to open up the spectrum analyzer here in Studio One, and you also see where my balance is right now. So it's fluctuating here, and you'll see if I go to digital mode where they're set the exact same. Now that balance is just stuck in the dead center. Random channel is going to randomly select two channels, and these channels go up to 20, I believe, or 19. Let's see. It is 19 and 20, so it goes up to 20. All right, moving on, we have the mono maker. So with this, if we set this to, let's say, example 200 hertz, this is going to make everything 200 hertz and below mono. You have your stereo width, that's pretty self-explanatory, dry and wet, and you have a high pass filter. This is going to be this isn't for the compression circuit. This is a high pass filter for what's coming in to the plug-in. So if you want to roll off 40, 80, 120, 220. So again, this is an actual high pass filter. So the pre and post, this is going to apply to the high pass filter. Pre means you're going to insert the filter right after the input gain, and post means that you're inserting the filter before the soft limiter. Looking at the metering, we have your gain reduction, input, output, you've got balance, and you got your correlation. So let's take a quick listen to the Magnum-K on a mix, since I'm using the stereo here, and we'll go ahead and play with some of the settings here in the BX section. This is a song named Made Man that I mixed for an artist named Mac Montesi. You can get this wherever you get your music from, Tidal, Google Music, Spotify, Amazon, all iTunes, everywhere like that. But let's see what this Magnum-K can do.
Okay, I jumped up off the porch at an early age and started grinding. It was about like 96 when a nigga first started nickel and diamond. I remember junior high, the first time when a nigga ever got by, selling $2 joints at the schoolhouse. Everybody shopping cause we had that fight. Fast forward to 2000, now a nigga breaking down them ounces. Got me hanging in the project housing, chasing money, watching my surroundings. Now I'm strapped up on the daily, cause I know with some niggas that hate me. When you come from the hood and you're doing real good, man, you gotta get the heat off safety. I've been grinding for so long, it's time I shine a little bit more. And when you see me, best believe I got my iron up in this. Oh, you see I'm made up in these streets. I come so made up on these beats. I drop this heat, everything unique. Now a nigga about to take over these streets. Cause I'm a made man, everything I do is to get paid, man. Grinding from the bottom to the top, so I say amen. Hey man, if you know my struggles, then you know firsthand how I came up in these streets of beats. Won't sleep until we feast. I'm a made man, everything I do is to get paid, man. Grinding from the bottom to the top, so I say amen. Hey man, if you know my struggles, then you know firsthand how I came up in these streets of beats. Won't sleep until we feast. You can check my background, my resume speaks for itself. I've been getting money for so long. When I smoke, I only blow top shelf. I got clientele on my digit scale. When I started out, ain't had shit for sale. So many dreams and wishes I could have filled away. I only visit the O's, but done seen the Hey man, shout out to my plug for getting me paid, man. Put me on my feet when I was down and out, so I cashed in. I remember like last December, 2006, one of the worst ever Christmas. Right at that moment, I made up my mind. If I'm willing and able, then I'ma go get it. I'ma get it, so I stay with it. Family loyalty got me deep in it. Praying to God that he make me a million. I gotta provide for each of my children. Take care of my family, that's all on my mind. My strength from within, so relentless to grind. I'm older now, shit done got better with time. From this moment forward, I'm coming for mine. I'm a made man, everything I do is to get paid, man. Grinding from the bottom to the top, so I say amen. Hey man, if you know my struggles, then you know firsthand how I came up in these streets of beats. Won't sleep until we feast. I'm a made man, everything I do is to get paid, man. Grinding from the bottom to the top, so I say amen. Hey man, if you know my struggles, then you know firsthand how I came up in these streets of beats. Won't sleep until we feast.
So there you go. There's an example of the Magnum-K in stereo on a full mix. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time.